What is going on, guys? I am the FD Guru, bringing to you guys a Monday edition of my MLB DFS podcast. We have a big slate of MLB games tonight, a lot of good games to pick from, some sneaky pitching value out there that I will mention, and we're going to look to stay hot here. Yesterday, MLB didn't go quite too well. We ended up missing out just a tad, but before yesterday, we've been really hot. Looking to have a huge week this week. Definitely jump aboard for either FanDuel and DraftKings. So for today, pitching is kind of sneaky here. Now, Sale's been terrible, as we know, but he's still one of the best pitchers in the league. 8,400 is a great price on him against the Tigers team that isn't too great. There's just rain in Boston tonight, so I don't think I'm going to mess around with it. It's looking like Fenway's going to have a lot of rain around there, so until I see further radars, I can't really look at him. The guy I'm looking at right now is Yonny Chirinos of the Tampa Bay Rays. Now, the Rays do their whole bullpen scheme where they have guys that start the game and only pitch 1 or 2 innings, and they kind of just mix and match guys throughout the game, and it works for him. But Chirinos is a guy that can go deep into games. They'll keep him in. He's a long reliever, and when he starts, they have him pitch basically as long as he can. He's got a great matchup at home today against the Royals. He's a heavy favorite, a low total, and other than his one mishap at Toronto, he's been absolutely fantastic this year. 3 out of his 4 starts have been awesome. 7,300 is a very cheap price on Chirinos. Certainly a GPP play, and I'm looking at him strongly in cash games as of right now. I think he's a guy that might go a little under the radar for DFS players that don't really look deep down into pitching. I do like Chirinos a lot tonight. Keep your eye on him for sure. One of my 2 infielders I'm mentioning, Jose Abreu. The White Sox are slated to score a lot of runs. As we play MLB DFS throughout this year, we're going to find ourselves targeting against the Orioles quite often. Their pitching staff is very bad. They have a lot of guys that give up the long ball. Abreu should be batting 3rd tonight. In Baltimore, there's expected to be a lot of runs in this game. David Hess already a 5.5 ERA. We all know Abreu's too good of a player to be slated under 3,000. I know he started the year off a little sluggish, but I do like Abreu. And you can even duo Abreu and Alonso. They're probably going to bat 3-4 today. With FanDuel having the utility spot, you could get both first basemen if you really want to. For second, we're going to jump into this Coors game because there is some good value here. Brian Dozier at second base, 3,300. He'll probably be batting maybe leadoff or second tonight. Don't know the lineups as of right now because it's early, but obviously Coors Field, we want to try to pick guys that are pretty cheap here and aren't overly expensive. Dozier at 3,300 is fine. We all know he's got good pop. And whenever there's a power hitter that hits in Coors, there's a good chance that they hit a home run, maybe even 2. And at 3,300 with a lefty-righty matchup against Tyler Anderson, who started the year off very poorly, I think Dozier is in a really good spot tonight for the Nationals. And then 2 outfielders we're looking at. We're going to stay in this Colorado game here. I do like Charlie Blackmon. Blackmon's price is slowly going up, but 4,000 is still too cheap for him in Coors. Blackmon's a guy that can easily be up over 5,000 on any given night, and he's starting to heat up pretty well. I've been on him over the past few games, and he's been absolutely on fire. A 5-game hitting streak. He's 9 for his last 14, and he had that big walk-off home run in extra innings a couple games ago. So Blackmon's feeling good. He's got that lefty-righty matchup against Jeremy Hellickson. Now, Hellickson has started the year off well, but he's got a really tough matchup tonight in Coors Field. I don't expect him to pitch very well tonight. The Rockies should be able to get the best of him. So Blackmon at 4,000 is an extremely good cash game play tonight. Then one last outfielder. We're going to go a little cheaper here to even things out. Shin-soo Choo, 3,300. He started the year off very well here. He's probably going to be leading off. Lefty-righty matchup against Chris Bassett. 318 average. Power numbers aren't there quite yet, but I think he's in a really good spot tonight to get probably 5 at-bats in Oakland. Choo's just been a really solid player. He's been really good at getting on base his whole career. He draws a lot of walks, and you can look up the stat. I don't know for sure, but he's up there for getting hit by the most pitches. Him and Joey Votto, I think. Choo is definitely up there if you want to look it up. I'm probably going to look it up after this video. But I know that Choo gets hit by pitches more than basically anyone else in the league. And he's been getting hit his whole career. So that's just a funny little stat there. I don't know the specifics of it, but Choo's a good play, though, regardless. At 3,300 tonight, you can't really go wrong. That Oakland game should feature a good amount of runs as well as a late game. That'll sum up today's video, guys. Subscribe and like my video. Make sure to follow me on Twitter as well. We're going to try to get really hot to start this week and bring in the green. Until next time, I am the FD Guru, and I am signing off.